Yay, peeps! How are you all doing out there on the worldwide wobbly marvelous? Lyric Elle here with you for the new moon in Leo reading. Hooray! Yes, we have a beautiful new moon in Leo where the sun and moon come together to have a chit chat conversation. So they'll be in the area of Leo around about 26 degrees. Now, we did have the sun and moon in Leo at the beginning of Leo season when we had that full moon in Cancer. Well, it was still, the sun was still in Cancer, literally at 28 degrees, had one more degree to go. So it was about give or take a day or two. And then the moon was in Leo and the sun was in Leo, but it was right at the end. And because they didn't conjoin together, it didn't make it a new moon, but we have one now. And as you can see, we've only about 8 days left of Leo. So we're having this newness, this new bold, this revitalization as we're nearing our close of Leo season. So we'll have the energy and strength to go into details when we get to Virgo, but that's not just yet. So happy new moon in Leo to you. It'll be at 26 degrees and will be happening around about the 17th, 18th of August, wherever you are on the planet. And what does Leo rule? Leo rules our heart. Leo rules the love that we give to others, the love that we choose to receive, the love we give to ourselves. Leo likes to see things on a grand scale also. It's like the leader of the pack, right? It's like the sun. This is where the sun is at home. This is where it shines brightly, where it's got the most strength. Well, it has a lot of energy. It has a lot of energy in all of the fire signs, but he's at home there in Leo. So how's it been? How's it been? And how's it going, all you Leonians? Hope you've had a fine time, those who've had their birthday already and those still to come. Yes, I hope you enjoy your time in your kingly character, as they say, and we all must put our kingly and queenly characters on. I'd like to give thanks to my beautiful Aries daughter for my queenly earrings, a belated birthday present. Okay, so the sun and the moon are together having a chit-chat conversation about what are they chatting about? They're chatting about, do we have our pride in the correct order? Are we using our pride in a way that's helpful to us? Are we using that drive and love for life that is helpful to us? What is that? Are we envisioning? What is it that we're creating? Leo's a very creative sign and rules the fifth house. The fifth house is known as the house of creativity. And so this is where we blossom and bloom and we bring some of our projects into, well, we start the ball rolling basically on any big projects that we may want to see forthcoming within this next year. Leo will give us definitely the push and the drive. We also have Mars in a fire sign, and that's in Aries, and that he's at home also. So he's given us a bit of a drive with our physical stamina and giving us the thoughts, giving us the energy to use our thoughts actually to see how we want to make plans for the future, how we're going to use that energy, because Mars is going to go retrograde, so we'll be feeling a lot less forceful. I think it's in about another 2 weeks or so, Mars will go retrograde, and this then will slow down our passion. However, the fires will still be burning, so we could look out for that. What else is Leo bringing? Leo's bringing about, have we secured our heart? Have we secured our feelings so we can grow? We can grow in groups and we can grow also individually, as we talked about the lion and his pride in the last video with Cancer coming into Leo season there. So Leos, we can do plenty. You can do plenty on your own as a Leo, and also it's great to be with a group. Leo is opposite Aquarius, and Aquarius represents groups, whereas Leo represents the singular, the big idea. How are we gaining in the big changes with ourselves? How are we going for it? So the sun and the moon also being in Leo will give us a feeling of courage on the inside, which is what we need to give us a push to change any situations. Also, Leo being a fixed sign, the fixed signs are Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. And so with the fixed signs, they give longevity. They give ideas for longevity. It's not like a 2-minute. It's not like a 2-minute plan. This is a plan that's sustainable for quite a while. Leo rules our hearts, so our feelings will be bold also at this time, and we'll be able to carve out our future and keep those fires burning within. So I talked a little bit about Mars and our passion there, fire sign. So it's coming slow now, but we can still use that energy to have some visions, to envision what we want to do as the days go on and we come into the mutable time of Virgo. But that's not just yet, so it's great to use it right now. Right now is all we ever have, huh? Okay, and then we also have Venus in Cancer. Venus loves to be in Cancer here. The great benefics, because Cancer is ruled by the moon. And the moon, Venus is, sorry, the moon is well established in Taurus, and Taurus is ruled by Venus. Okay, so Venus is in Cancer. It's very caring combination, where we look after family. We want to see the beauty of things around us. We want to feel our own value. We want to see our surroundings looking beautiful. We want to see the value we've placed into our surroundings and into ourselves also, because obviously what we see is a reflection. So Venus is a receiver, so she'll be giving us gifts, things that we need to ask for, anything that makes us feel comfortable, feel cared for, while Venus is in Cancer. This, I would say, this combination is like gratitude is definitely the attitude and the way to go forward with Venus in Cancer there. Let's see what else we have happening in the sky. So with the sun and moon being together, we'll be charging the fires within us. It might be slightly overpowering if we have a lot of fire. If we have a lot of fire in our chart, it's going to get even more boosted up. So you have to control the raging fires, and you'll use it in a structured way. Use that fire in a structured way. Use that drive and energy and highlighting of your inner self in a positive, structured way that will benefit you in future times. And you can take these structured ways in bite-sized portions. You don't have to eat the whole dinner all at once. You just make your way bit by bit, make your plans bit by bit. Might seem like a very large plan at the time, but large plans start with the first step, as we all know. The longest journey, right? Okay, so we have the fixity here of Leo. I was saying the double moon fixity within us. So we're fixing our feelings. We know how we like to feel. And obviously with us knowing how we like to feel, we know how others like to feel. So we pour our heart together with others on ventures and projects. What else do we do? Obviously a very physical sign. Fire is very physical. It likes to move. So let's use that energy to enhance what we want to see or what we want to grow bigger. And like I was saying, it can be quite aggressive if there's a lot of fire. Well, there is a lot of fire because we've got Mars in Aries and we've got the Sun and Moon in the fire sign. And we have the South Node in Sagittarius, another fire sign. So we'll have a lot of energy, a lot of output, a lot of external energy we want to place. However, with it being the new moon, it's good that we have our own new seeds within us, and we plant those seeds in the dark because it's going to be a dark moon. And as with any seeds planted in the dark, we're going to care for them and hope that they transpire into what we want. We want to be very creative with our ideas at this time also. So we'll have a force for creativity. Okay, so then what else do we have? So we also have Uranus in Taurus right now. And so this is making a lot of change to the planet, as we're seeing with our own self, a lot of change with temperatures, a lot of change with how we're going to eat food and distribute food. These things will come in more into highlighted paths and avenues. So that's Uranus in Taurus there. And Uranus will be going retrograde, I think in a few days, around about the 28th, I think, of August. Oh, around about the 20th of August. And so the plans for the future, any kind of strange ideas or new ideas, or maybe like, let's say, any kind of meetings that we want to be having online, anywhere we want to use our www. I think all these ways will be expanding. All the ways that we meet people will be expanding. It'll be different than before because Uranus likes change, and we'll be making change on the planet right now, as we can see, but also technologically wise, how we meet people. Leo, usually summertime, we're out meeting people, but I've personally met so many people on the net, basically, and it's kept it together. It's like you have a community, you get to know people, and it's new people. Uranus doesn't like the stale, the old, oh, come on, let's not do something new. It's the only way you can go forward to bring new ideas and formations forward to yourself. Okay, what else do we have, our Leo? So I'd say charge your fires, keep yourself burning, keep your ideas burning, get those burning desires out, collaborate with others who are of a similar mindset. And yeah, let's keep ourselves shining. We're here to keep our inners shining. So I looked at the energy for this month, and I'm using the Angels and Ancestors deck by Kyle Gray. Okay, and the energy that was pulled, which is a little pre-shuffle, is Magic Guardian. How amazing is that? She looks amazing. All her powers there. Tuning into the almighty earth and universe that we live on at this time. So let me get my Googs on, and then I'll be able to have a look at what Magic Guardian is sending us this month, in the month of Leo. Right, where's me? Okay. Get me Googs, get me Googs. So how's it been? Good? Good, good, good. Okay, so Magic Guardian. Let's hold it up for you here. Magic Guardian. Stop looking outside of yourself and recognize that you have incredible power within. Indeed. Okay, let me see. Magic Guardian, the energy of the universe that allows you to manifest and create through the direction and power of your will. It changes according to your frequency. The Magic Guardian is a representation of the of the Angel of Magic, who helps you direct your will to bring something into creation. We were just talking about creative forces. She's the angel who swirls around shamans. She swirls around shamans and wise ones. Okay, when we call upon the energy of magic. She brings healing and support on our path. She is the angel of all magic that is selected for the highest good of whosoever is working with it. So she's there to help us waft our best energies. And that was the energy for this Leo reading, Sun and Moon in Leo. So I was going to do all the houses and give you a card. All the signs, tell you which house you're in, okay? Thank you. So, for Aries, you're going to have the Sun and Moon in the 5th house. The 5th house of Leo, of creativity. So you'll be having new imaginings about how you can be creative in your surroundings, how you can be creative maybe in a work setting, and your creativity will be shining and coming anew. And the card for you is Googs. The card is Googs. The card is Medicine Mother. Honor your inner knowing. There you go, Aries. Honor that inner knowing. In the first sign there, Aries, in the 5th house of Leo. Excellent. Okay, Taurus, you have the 4th house of home and family and renewing of structures in your life. And let's see what energy card we have for you, Taurus, at this time. And we have Stargazer. Set your sights higher. There you go. Leo likes it big and large. A little bit quiet sometimes there, Taurus. Yeah? Get that stargazing going and bring your dreams into fruition. Gemini, you have the 3rd house of this Sun and Moon. It's your own house, so you know it quite well. So you'll be having new initiations, new conversations, maybe new neighbours, a new workplace, short distance travel. And you have the Seer, see beyond the current situation. So in the 3rd house, you may be seeing things that need to change. A light will be shone on those areas and you'll be able to see in front of you. So that's for you, Gemini. Cancer, you have the second house of this beautiful sun and moon meeting together. Let's see what the second house has for you, Cancer. Okay. Let's take this one. And it says, lady, enjoy growth and reap rewards. You actually got two cards. And the other card is peacekeeper. Let go of the need to be right. Okay. So there we go. Cancerians. Okay. Whoops. Leo, you have the first house, sun shining on you. So you put out your dreams, wishes, thoughts, desires, and expect manifestation. So you have the first house. Okay, well, the card did flip over. And it says, elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. You had two as well. Water guardian, connect with your emotions. So maybe something in your family has been done for a long time. You're wishing to change that, but to keep the energy of knowing. Yeah, that's what elders do. They usually know, right? But we have to move beyond any patterns that may be keeping us stuck. And the water garden is connect with your emotions. So there you go. Leo, you too got two cards for this sun and moon in your first house. So you can change anything you like, anything you like. Virgo, you have the 12th house of dreams and wishes. Wow, okay. Dreams and wishes, and 12th house expanding on your unconscious, or unconscious behaviors might be made highlighted at this time. You have hunter, track down your fears and desires. There we go. And that's for you, Virgo, there in the 12th house. Libra, you have the 11th house of friends and groups. So there'll be a newness coming there. You'll be meeting some new groups, maybe doing some large projects or have some large ideas. And that's for you, Libra, in the 10th house. Okay, and the card for you is Mirror Guardian. Take time to reflect. That's for you, Libra, the 10th house there. Scorpio, you have the 9th house of far distance traveling and higher learning prospects. So you're going to have some new ideas, new feelings about higher learning. Maybe your philosophy is changing. You're having a much wider perspective in your areas. So for you, Scorpio, we have wise one. Grow within your current situation. So wherever you find yourself right now, you're going to grow into that situation in a wise way. Wise and magnificent there, Scorpio, in the 9th house of wisdom, huh? Okay, Sagittarius, you have the 8th house of other people's resources, also deep feelings and emotions. So you have the 8th house there. Maybe there'll be some issues arising that have been hidden within and now they're being highlighted. You feel brave enough to tackle any emotions on such a deep level. So Sagittarius, you have the 8th house. Okay, not that one. You have the 8th house. And let's see what we have for you. Not that one. Okay. Okay, Saggy, when you're ready, anytime you're ready, yeah? Okay, very good. And you have Shaman, trust in your higher forces. And also Mother Earth, feel loved and comforted. That's for you in the 8th house there, Sagittarius. And then you have this beautiful cards by Kyle Gray. Angels and ancestors helping us on our way. That's right. Capricorn, you have... Oh, no, sorry. Saggy, you have the... Sorry, Capricorn. Capricorn, you have the 8th house. Oh, Sagittarius, you have the 9th house, your own house, fast distance traveling, that's right. And Capricorn, you have the 8th house. Aqua, you have the 7th house of one-to-one relationships and partnerships. The opposition to Leo. And it says, protection guardian, drop your what? Drop your shields there, Aquarius, in the 7th house. Maybe you're trying to relate to people. You might be finding some friction there with your relationships. If we drop our shield and try to understand each other as best as we can, that will be the energy for you, Aquarius, in the 7th house. Okay, Pisces, you have the 6th house of everyday work and health habits. So there might be a newness coming into fruition within those areas for you, Pisces. And the card for you, okay, is Shaolin Master. Be graceful in movement and action. And there we go, in the 6th house of everyday philosophies. If we're graceful as we start to mean as we go on, yeah? And that's for you, Pisces, of the 6th house. The card for all of us, all of us, all of us. Put all the cards back together, I think. And let's see what energies we get. Card for all of us for this beautiful new moon in Leo. Get your roar on, get your roar on. You're going to have a fine time, okay? So for all of us, for this beautiful new moon in Leo, let's see what the energy for all of us, for all of us, for all of us, eh? So go out there, have a creative time, meet groups of people who are like you. And we have the High Priest, okay? And it says, intend and create well. Couldn't have picked a better card, right? For this Leo time. It's all about creativity. That's what the 5th house does. That's what Leo does. That's what our solar plexus is there for. To illuminate the creativity within us. Make us shine like the sun. Indeed, make us shine like the sun. Okay, peeps. Well, you all have a fantastic new moon in Leo. And I'll see you all pretty soon. Thank you. You take care.